I'd like to welcome, first of all, this evening, the Rev.Tim Macquiban, who is chair of the Southlands Methodist Trust, which is the governing body of Southlands College. Tim is also a member of the University Council, which is the university's governing body, and most importantly, he is the husband of a former student of our college, Angela, a distinguished alumna. Tim.
In which case, I should invite her to come up and give the speech. My lord, my lady, distinguished guests from near and far, Southlanders and friends of Southlands College, you are all most welcome on this occasion. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all and know by your presence that this special occasion, this 150th anniversary of Southlands, is well marked and well represented by the wider community. We're glad that you are here. From humble beginnings on the banks of the Thames in Battersea to the Roehampton Lane site here, alongside our sibling colleges as part of the wider University of Roehampton, we remain committed to the vision of the founding mothers and fathers of Methodism, who wanted to give opportunities to women in education and to extend those opportunities through their work in schools in the extension of education, which was for all. Very Arminian being Methodist, for all. Your presence here, representing many in the local community, we're glad that the MP for this constituency is with us tonight, as well as those involved in higher education, is ample evidence that the founding vision has borne much fruit. In the lives of Southlands alumni, who are commemorated in historical exhibitions and in the artifacts which are reminding us of their contribution to the life of this college and its glorious past. But we're also here to celebrate what Southlands is today, as a living, learning community, fulfilling that calling. We heard a lot about calling in our sustainability conference earlier. We believe we do have a calling to serve the needs of others as part of a dynamic and modern collegiate university with ethical values emanating from its motto. Those who are Southlanders must recite it with me: light, love, life. A very core spirituality that integrates faith and everyday life, as exemplified by that conference we had earlier today. Many thanks to the Susanna Wesley Foundation for the excellent day that we've had together, and thank you for those who have been in the conference today for being here tonight also. Southland's work has always been, dare I say it, outward facing, related to the practical community service, whether in education or in a wider social context, and that passionate concern for justice, especially for those whose voice is least likely to be heard. In this way, our educational ethos chimes well with the current agendas of the Methodist Church for emphasizing our commitment to issues of justice, dignity, and solidarity. But lest you think that this is merely a matter of ticking the boxes of mission statements hammered out in committees, I assure you that it is essentially relational, founded on the commitment of our dedicated staff and students to the well-being, spiritual and physical, body, mind and spirit, of all who form that Southlands community within the wider university. And those who connect with our learning community are enriched, I hope, I pray, by the unique experience that we can offer. As Barbara Easton, our past Vice President of the Methodist Conference, one of our fellows, shared with the Methodist Conference in a presentation that we did on Tuesday of this week. This morning we were challenged to consider exploring the geography of our lives within the urban context, which can indeed enhance community, which is diverse and inclusive. Of course, exemplified by the Grohampton project, for instance, and its partnership with the Wetlands and the Paradise Cooperative. That is work of faith in action. They and others are involved, which helps to enrich and widen our vision here at Southlands. Southlands which makes a difference to the lives of many students and staff, all who are involved here with living on a wider world map. And we celebrate that in the presence of visitors from overseas, and we're glad to have you here with us tonight, celebrating our diversity and inclusion around, dare I say, an open table in a sustainable community. Enjoy the vegetables. So, let us enjoy food and fellowship which celebrates the choices, the deliberate choices that we make to commit to being a collegiate community, yes, here, but also dispersed, seeking the light of our quest for knowledge in this learning community, centered on the love of God and neighbour in worship and service, in the struggle for justice and peace, and in celebrating the life that flows through those touched by the Southlands ethos. Yes, over the past 150 years, but which continues to flow through students and staff, sharing in this unique community life, a community for whom we today, by your presence, give thanks and wish them well for the future. Thank you.